Good morning, Hawks. Today is Friday, November 30th. I'm Zoe May.
And I'm Clark Giles, and this is your Hawk Nation News.
The Hawks traveled to Allen today for round 3 in the playoffs. They will face Gilmer for a district rematch. To get students to the playoff game safely and on time, the high school will be released at 2:30 today for all students.
PG Tribe is taking donations for Randy Sam's shelter. Check out the list of items needed on this month's Think Like Us newspaper.
This is Safe Driving Week. Student Council would like to encourage you to use caution as you are driving. Remember to put your phone away, drive at a safe speed, and pay close attention to your surroundings and other drivers.
Today during lunch, students can participate in the Driver Trivia Kahoot. The winner in each lunch will receive cupcakes.
Throughout the week, we have been reminded to always be a safe driver. Driving in and out of school can be surprisingly difficult. Mr. Marshall talks about how we can avoid any trouble.
What I would want students to know about safe driving in general is number one, again, about your cell phone. Keep that put away, put up. Don't try to be on a cell phone while you're driving because there's so much responsibility that comes with driving and so many different guidelines that need to be going. And also to maintain speed limits, especially in school zones, because the speed limits do change drastically in a school zone. So when you're coming to school in the morning, maintain that because there are police out and they will pull you over and they will give you a speeding ticket during that time. While at school, very important to remember that we have young students that are getting off buses and being transported from other campuses into our parking lot. They're not familiar with our school, so be very careful and mindful of those students.
Officer Mann talks about the common mistakes made on campus.
Most of our accidents that occur here on school property are related to some type of backing. So if you could just keep your speed down, keep your attention on what you're doing, not using your cell phone, maybe not even talking a lot when you're trying to do some type of parking maneuver, watch your backing, and obey all the posted signs, the campus would have a lot safer environment in terms of driving.
As Safe Driving Week comes to an end, we should always make sure to follow all the rules and obey traffic laws. For H&N, I'm Andrea Rodriguez.
Make sure you drive safely.
Superintendent Jason Smith is taking on a new job as president of Texarkana College, so you will be seeing a new face around Hawk Nation starting next semester.
After being gone for nearly 30 years, Mr. Haley will return as interim superintendent on January 1st, 2019. Over time, Mr. Haley notices changes to Pleasant Grove that stand out to him.
Well, naturally, probably the thing that stands out the most is the facilities. You've got the Performing Arts Center, you've got the basketball gymnasium, the indoor and outdoor practice facility. All that was not here my first time around. I've always enjoyed the school business. I've always enjoyed working with young people. And I just enjoy the process and the day-to-day grind that goes into what we call school.
It's not just the day-to-day grind that Mr. Haley enjoys. It's most importantly the people.
You remember the students, are those students, where are they at now? Are they successful? The people you worked with, how are they doing? It's just the experience you had day to day with all of the students and all of the people that you worked with when you were here. That's the most satisfying point about being in education. Just continuing the outstanding work that Dr. Smith has accomplished. If during my tenure here, until we can get the permanent superintendent to take Dr. Smith's place, if we can just maintain, hopefully, improve where we can the programs and the processes that he's established and has in place, I think that will be a good accomplishment if we can do that.
We look forward to welcoming you back in January, Mr. Haley.
PG Pop Sockets have been being sold in all lunches this week for $12. Make sure to stop by and grab one.
The Hawks are all about giving this holiday season. Ashlyn shares with us a way to give back.
Many of us are blessed with food on our tables every night, but there are many people in Texarkana who are not. Williams Memorial tries to fill this need through Community Cafe. Community Cafe serves meals on Monday nights. Susan Ward and Lisa Mitchell started working with the program 8 years ago.
The people who started it wanted it to feel like that people were coming for a meal at your house. Like that's why we use real plates and silverware and cups. So that's, kind of been our driving force, is to try to make it more intimate. And the people who come have built relationships with not only with us, but with each other.
Many schools and groups are involved in this service.
Actually, it's our church body. They give donations. It's solely supported by donations from within our church. And then we have like a little crew that just shows up every week to volunteer. We also have kids from Texas High, Pleasant Grove, Liberty Ilo that help us sack groceries. They help us prepare meals, and they also serve.
If you would like to be involved, contact the church or see Ms. Beck. For HNN, I'm Ashlyn Gonzalez.
Community Cafe has ended this season but will continue in January.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in the Grove.
Leadership classes have worked this week to get the office and foyer decorated for the season, and teachers have been decorating their doors for the annual door decorating contest. Doors will be judged during 7th period on Wednesday, December 5th.
The 12 Days of Christmas starts Monday. You can make snowflakes during your lunch to hang in the cafeteria.
Tuesday, write a card for elderly residents of local assisted living facilities.
Grayson and Noah have a glimpse of basketball season. Let's check it out.
This season, the Hawks have both new and familiar faces, all with the same goal. The boys hope to improve from last season, and new head coach Dwight McCowan thinks they have the tools to do it. Even with the difficult schedule, the Hawks' goal is to win district and make a run at state.
Our district is going to be pretty tough this year. Last year, everybody was kind of young. Every team is bringing everybody back. I think except for us, actually, we lost 7 last year. Every other team is only losing 2 to 3 kids, so it's going to be a tough outlook this year for us.
With one goal in mind, the Hawks are ready for the season. With HNN, I'm Noah Neal.
We wish you the best of luck on your season, Hawks.
Today in the Hawk Rock Cafe, smothered pork chops, breaded beef patty, ham and Swiss pretzel roll sandwich, Southwest chicken salad with cheese, chicken and apple cheddar salad, pizza, veggies, fruit, and milk.
Have a festive Friday at Pleasant Grove, and we will see you next time.
Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please pause for a moment of silence.